The heart of comparison is the heart of malice. Siafang. September 14, 2009. Translation edited by Chinyo. Jealousy is a reflection of the ugliness within the human heart. The root of jealousy lies in comparison. It's through comparing ourselves to others that jealousy takes root and grows. In the 82nd value of 800 values for new era human beings, I outlined 108 aspects of evil and 108 of good within human nature. Among these, comparing oneself to others is classified as a form of evil. When we observe other life forms created by the greatest creator, we see that they do not engage in comparison, each is content in its own place and role. The humble acnatharum never compares itself to the sensitive mimosa, the orchid doesn't compete with the peony, bamboo doesn't measure itself against cedar, grapes do not envy peaches, sparrows don't compare themselves with wild geese, antelopes don't measure themselves against zebras, field mice don't envy elephants, bees do not vie with butterflies. Precisely because they do not compare, the world is rich, diverse, and beautiful. Only humans indulge in comparison. And what is the outcome? When we compare ourselves to others, we either feel inferior or superior, leading to shame, arrogance, suppression of others, or insincerity. Comparison breeds conflict, pain, jealousy, envy, regret, and even resentment. Why should we compare ourselves to others? You have your grand symphony, and I have my humble serenade. You travel the broad road, and I take my narrow bridge. You shine with brilliance, while I possess my own charm. You exude elegance, and I embody grace. You may have 5-star hotels, while I have my cozy cottage. You have your degrees, fame, status, power, wealth, and beauty. I cherish simplicity, tranquility, peace, health, minimalism, and ordinariness. You thrive in splendor, while I find joy in nature's serenity. Why should I compare myself to anyone? Once the heart of comparison arises, inner peace slips away, giving rise to trouble from nothing and disasters within. With the heart of comparison, one becomes obsessed with wealth and status, anguished over poverty, endlessly yearning and weighed down by perceived injustices, making peace and happiness difficult to attain. When the heart of comparison takes hold, it leads to self-criticism, self-destruction, and inner turmoil. It forces those who care for us into needless struggles and conflicts, sometimes even to desperate measures. Comparison brings about restless days and sleepless nights, pushing us to pursue superfluous things and waste precious years on open and hidden battles, consumed by struggles for superiority. The heart of comparison reveals a lack of confidence and inner richness, a misunderstanding of universal principles, a sign of a chaotic mind, and ignorance of life's value and purpose. The heart of comparison creates its own troubles, suffering, difficulties, and ultimately, self-burial. It breeds friction and conflict, unhappiness and misfortune, confrontation and struggle, pain and hardship. In this world, there will always be those who surpass us, whether in looks, wealth, success, status, or talent. Is it possible to endlessly compare ourselves? Life is too short to keep comparing. Therefore, we must not compare ourselves to others. We should not force a duck to perch in a tree, nor push ourselves to face the tiger on the mountain. We must not endanger those who care for us by pursuing unhealthy desires, nor bring upon ourselves sleepless nights. Heaven ordains our birth and growth, we should take things as they come. If I am grass, I will grow a few green leaves, if I am a flower, I will bloom with a few buds, if I am a willow, I will sway gently, if I am an apricot, I will bear some fruit. Why should I create troubles for myself by comparing? Let the foolish and ignorant continue to compare. For us, a day of peace is a day of divinity, and following the path of fate brings us closer to a celestial life.